My name's Josh, I'm 39. I've got limb-girdle, it's my partner Candice. I've got two boys, Charlie, who's 5, and Henry, who's 2.5. What led to my diagnosis was I tripped over the hose out the front and landed on my tailbone, and the chiropractor did some tests and said, well, hey, look, something's not quite right here. You need to get referred to a neurologist. Took a chunk out of my leg, a muscle biopsy, saw that it's dystrophic, so they know I have some form of muscular dystrophy. They suspect it's limb-girdle. I look back and I see that since I was like 4, I've had symptoms. Mum and Dad took me to see specialists when I was little. They basically just said, look, he's wired a little bit differently. When I first got diagnosed, I was with my ex-wife. It put a fairly big strain on the relationship. I spoke with Sarah and accessed counselling to help me sort of deal with my new diagnosis and everything else. Yeah, probably about 9 months after all that, I met Candice.
On our first date, he was walking with a bit of a limp, and I was like, oh, poor guy's hurt his leg, you know? And I like didn't know what was going on. I think you told me after the first date, which was lucky because on our second date he had a fall. I'm really glad you told me because I think I would have freaked out.
After I got the counselling, I didn't really engage with NDIS for 18 months, maybe 2 years. It wasn't until I met Sarah Kerr through physio at Rocky Bay. We both had hydrotherapy together. Sarah and her brother Rob pestered me until I came to a YASAG event, and now they can't get rid of me. I realised how beneficial it is to actually know other people with a similar condition. I was selling welding equipment. I did that for 18 years before I had a pretty substantial fall and fractured 3 vertebrae. Recovery took a bit of time. My boss at the time was
not very supportive.
No. I became a local area coordinator for the NDIS. That sort of led me down that sort of path, and it's great being able to connect with other people that know what you're going through and being able to help people that don't know what to expect or don't know what's around. So that's what my role is now as a system navigator, is to understand where people are, what they need, and let them know what's available to them and to help them access that if they need it. Our whole family, including my mum and dad and my sister, we always come to the community days. We sort of try and participate in anything we can. And then also all the people at Neuromuscular WA, they're really supportive. If you need to step away, you can step away and come back. There's no stigma or any issue about coming and going, and the whole team operates with the same sort of ethos. Everyone's there to help everyone and make life as easy as you can.